True Warrior Football. True Warrior Football. True Warrior Football.
You are listening to True Warrior Football Podcast with your host, Corey Kid Smith.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And once again, I'm your host, Corey Kid Smith. And look, last week we took care of business. All right. Prayer Meridian, the Mighty Falcons were coming into our place. Needs to say, we knew we were better than them. We knew what we were trying to do. We got them out the way quick. I think it was like 41-0 at half. Ended up being 48-0 final score. Running clock second half. All right. We did what we came to do. Offense played well. Quarterback Anthony Denson had some great passes all over the place last Friday night. We're just clicking. All right. Offensive running game was spectacular once again. James Clark had a great run. Kenneth Garnett had some great runs as well. We're just playing some really, really, really great football right now. Defense, I don't really need to talk about defense like that because you guys see the score, 48-0. All right, our sixth shutout of the season. Matter of fact, that we now have tied the school record for shutouts in the season. I want to say it was like 1972. Yeah, 1972, I believe, was the year that 1962. 1962 was the year that I believe we had the most shutouts in a season, and it was 6. And so we just tied that. It's what we're doing right now. What we are doing right now is nothing short of spectacular. But I'm going to lay it out right here for you guys right now. It does not matter. Nothing that we've done matters. Nothing that we've done up until this point matters. We've been playing football right now. We're 10-1. We've been playing football for 11 weeks coming into this Friday night. Nothing we've done truly matters. Because at the start of the season, we all knew it would come down to one game, one point of the season. Had it circled on our calendars. November 15th. November 15th. That's what it boils down to. Warren Central, Center Grove. And the only thing that really truly mattered is where this game was going to be at. But even then, maybe that didn't even matter. Because we all knew we would take care of business in our sectional. Each team would take care of business in their sectional. And it would come to this. And here we are, once again. Our history with this team, with this program, with Center Grove, is long. It's storied. But right now, we are on the wrong end of it. We are on the absolute wrong end of this rivalry, and it has to come to an end right here, right now. Because look at this. We've faced them 4 of the last 5 seasons. Really, no. 5 of the last 6 seasons we faced them in the playoffs. We are 1-4 against them in the playoffs coming into tonight's game. Or Friday night's game, I should say. We have to be better. Center Grove for a long time has been the standard, all right? They've been to the state final, what is that, 4 times in a row, 5 times in a row? It went 4 years in a row they went. They won 3 of them. They've won their sectional 14 straight times, dating back to 2011. They are a program that, like I said, they are the standard. We used to be that standard. We absolutely used to be that standard. Times have changed. And now it's time for us to get it back. This right here is a Center Grove team that passes the ball all over. Now they haven't passed it for as much as they did last year with Tyler Cherry when he was a quarterback. I think last year he had over 3,000 yards passing. But this guy, Gabe McWilliams, he can flat out throw it as well. All right. Has a 60% completion percentage on the season. Has thrown for over 2,600 yards. All right. 23 touchdowns. But one thing he does, he makes those mistakes. 14 interceptions so far on the season. And look, if you give our defense, who has had 30 interceptions now in the season, if you give us a chance to get our hands on the ball, then it's going to be a long night. And lately, our offense has really been doing some great things and capitalizing on the extra possessions we're giving them. Our offense has been really great at converting on the opportunities that we've given them. Like I said, the one thing I stressed after the Lawrence North game was all the opportunities we've given the offense, all the turnovers we've caused. All right. Up until that point, we had just had 2 touchdowns off of that point. They were both came in the Warsaw game. All right. Since that game, we flipped the script on them. All right. Offense is converting at a higher level off of our turnovers. I love that. I still love that. And even better, another thing that I love, even though offense has still turned the ball over a couple times, really I say a couple times, really that they were clean against Tech. First string offense was clean against Perry. Had some issues with the backups. They had 2 turnovers. But defense once again held strong. All right. Our turnover to touchdown ratio for offense is growing, and our turnovers to touchdown ratio for the defense is getting smaller. All right. We're playing great football right now, but none of that matters if we cannot get over this hump. Because like I said, Center Grove, they're well coached. Coach Moore is probably the best coach in the state of Indiana. Quite possibly the best coach in the state of Indiana. He's led that program now for almost 25, 26 years, maybe a little bit longer than that. He's won a lot of games, lost a lot of games. He's been around battles, all right? Our staff, we have a great staff with Coach Kirshner. We have a great offensive coordinator and Coach Chad Spann. Offensive staff, Coach Hooks, Coach Fresh, all those guys, Coach Griner, Coach Brown. There's so many guys on our offensive staff have really, really helped turn things around on that side of the ball. Our defensive staff is stout. Coach Clark has those guys ready to roll. Coach Barrio, I honestly believe he possibly has done the best coaching job of any defensive backs coach I've seen in our program since Coach Clayton. It's been that good. It's truly been that good. Linebackers coach, Coach Jackson, Coach Pope have done a significant, great job as well, getting those guys. And Coach Harley and Coach Jones, those guys have, they're legends in their own name because of what they did on the field themselves. But what they've done on the field with getting our guys to buy in and not just be, I got this and I'm trying to do that. No, they have managed a group of individuals in the defensive line unit that has truly been a monster all year. Nobody's trying to outdo the other one. Everybody's out there fighting for each other. I love that so much. That is what has made this team, this unit, this group so special. Special teams wise, we're doing some really great things. Freshman Jermaine Ellery has played great football for us. Hey, you know what? He's just a kicker. But just being a kicker, for him is so much. I see him out there every day at practice. He's working hard on it. He's making sure he's dependable, accountable. All right. He's working on everything. And then when he gets out there on the field, he converts. All right. Snapper, long snapper, Caden Harris, he's one of the best there is in the state. All right. And when we get into our special teams packages out there, what Coach Kershaw has made, special situations, we've been able to do some great things. All right. Once again, this game, Friday night, is going to come down to not just who can make one play, who's going to make the little plays from the start of the game to the end of the game. All right. Last year, 14-0, 0-0 at half. One of the best defensive stands I've seen our team have in a very long time. In a first half, not just on one drive, but the entire first half. And come out, our goal on defense is always stop first possession. One play blew it up for us. They give up a touchdown. Granted, the guy we gave up a touchdown to was a heck of a player, Noah Coy. Heck of a ball player. And he got a touchdown on us right there and came back on the very next drive and got another one. And then we weren't able to convert. We get down to the red zone on offense and we're just not able to make it happen. Those mistakes from last year, we learn from. And we learn from the mistakes that we've had this year as well. And Coach Spann has our offense clicking and moving in the right direction. All right. I guarantee you right now, there won't be a lot of offensive red zone mistakes where we don't convert. I will be absolutely shocked and stunned if that seems to be the case this Friday night. Absolutely shocked. Absolutely shocked. Because this team right here, I mean, like I said, they've seen it. These seniors have seen it. All right. They've been here 4 years. They are, what are they? 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, 0-4 against Center Grove. They've had their season ended twice by them. Both times on the road. Now they have them in what is for sure their last home game. These seniors' last home game. We got 40 plus seniors on this team. This is their last home game. The longest homestand I can remember us ever having. This is game 6 in a row now. 6 straight home games we've had. First part of that homestand, we lost against Lawrence North. Now it's time to end it on the right note. Come away with a victory. Get that monkey off of our backs. Do what we all know we're capable of doing. I see our team. There's 22 was really special. 22 was really special. We were so close, but we weren't close enough. We weren't good enough to make the little plays. Last year, even though we finished the season 5-7, we were so close. We were there. We were right there, be able to make the plays that we needed to be. This year, I know we're there. I know we're there. We got to take advantage of it. We absolutely got to take advantage of it. Because I can tell you right now, Center Grove, they may not be the best Center Grove team we've faced in the last few years, but I can tell you what, they have some guys, they have some talent. They come into this game 7-4, all right? I've already talked about the quarterback, Gabe McWilliams. Their receivers, they got some talented wide receivers. That's the best I can say. Their guy, Drake McClurg, is their top offensive threat, and he's a sophomore. 900 yards of offense, or a little bit more than that. 6 total touchdowns receiving. All right. He is the next Noah Coy. Noah Coy, excuse me. He's their next guy. All right. Then you add in a couple of guys that run track. And once again, they have some track guys out there. Just like I said about Lawrence Norfolk Cathedral. They have track guys, and they're going to use their track guys to the best of their ability. All right. Speed kills. We had to be prepared because this guy Baxter, this guy Brevin Holubar, all right, I got another guy, Hennessy, who is a great rusher, has 500, almost 600 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns. A guy named Reeves, 551 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. These guys are dynamic playmakers, absolute dynamic playmakers, and they are going to do everything they can to get their playmakers the ball, get them in space, get them down the field, get them into positions to score. Defense, they got some great guys on defense as well. They're going to bring it. They are absolutely going to bring it. And we have to be ready. We have to be ready from the very opening start, from the very opening kick. We have to be ready to answer. Because they're going to give us their punches, their blows. How are we going to respond? All right? How are we going to say, oh man, we just gave a big play. Well, you know what? Let's strap up and go back out there again. Because one thing I know about Coach Moore teams, they are not easy to beat. Like I said, they're 7-4. I guarantee you, those 4 teams that beat them, they were in a battle with them. All right, Cathedral was in a battle with them. They got up big on Cathedral, or Cathedral got up big on Center Grove. Center Grove fought their way all the way back, got the lead again. It was back and forth in that battle. All right. If we want to get to where we want to be this season, we want to start establishing ourselves as being a powerhouse team once again, as being the powerhouse team once again, as being the best team in the state of Indiana. It all starts right here, right now. Because I guarantee you there are a lot of people out there. Matter of fact, look at these messages right here. Look at this. You know? And you know what? This one right here, this one in particular, you know what? He's right to say that. Because on paper, what we have, 1 good win against Cathedral. Maybe 2. You add in Ben Davis. Ben Davis faltered late last week. Okay, want to talk about Warsaw. Warsaw, 5A team, all right. Fort Wayne Snyder lost a lot of guys from their state team. Nothing else that we've done before this point of the season matters. Nobody outside of our confines truly believes that we can get it done. It says, you get outside their defensive line, it's nothing. That's a challenge to everybody. That's a challenge to everybody. Because they completely refuse to believe that quarterback Anthony Denson can get the ball down the field to Eric Hester or Chad Corley or Javon Guest. They completely just blow off thinking our rushing game is anything to be worried about. That is what I'm talking about right there. That is what we need to change and must change right here, right now, this Friday night in this regional championship game. Because if we want to be the best, we want to get back to the top, we want to be at the Kings of 6A once again, this game right here will determine that. This game right here will prove, hey, you know what? That team on the east side is full real. Full real. Like I said, this has been a game we've all marked on our calendar since the season started. Everything we did up to now was great, but it doesn't matter. Only this game right here matters. Only this game right here, right now matters. One of the last 8 surviving teams in 6A. Let's make the plays that we need to make to be one of the last 4. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Corey the Kid Smith. You just watched and listened to another great episode of True Warrior Football. I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. These guys, they think they're going to come in here and set up shop. We got another thing coming for them. And with that, as always, Warrior Band, take us away.